everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've put a video on, but I've had a few of my friends asking how I do my makeup because it's something I've recently got into. Having been a performer and an entertainer, I've had to put on makeup and do different looks, and I never really gave it that much care in the world. But recently I've really got into it. I love the experimenting, I love the creativity. I don't like how much it costs me, don't get me wrong, but I'm really enjoying it. I just want to emphasise I am not a makeup artist in any way, shape or form. So please don't take everything I say for gospel. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this video is one, because a lot of people have asked me how I get my everyday look, and two, you know, I see these videos on YouTube of people buying all these fantastic products like Ofra, Black Opal, Colourpop, Tarte, and things like down to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Like, us UK girls, we can't get that. That's just, it's not in the shops. It's just not there. So this video is how I get my look using the products I buy in the UK. The stuff that we have high end and the stuff that we have in our drugstore. I use different products for different things. I'm just going to show you the products that I use for this look. So I hope that you enjoy. Let's crack on with the video and I will see you soon. So first of all, you need to excuse my hair because I'm waiting to get my braids done. I promise you my hair doesn't always look this bad. Always start off with some form of moisturiser to make sure that my skin doesn't dry out through the day, and for that I use this, which is Sukin Australian Natural Skincare Super Greens. It's their nutrient rich facial moisturiser. Just put a little bit in your hand. Just make sure that you always moisturise your face before doing any form of makeup. Like, I just feel it's really important that you take care of what's actually you, which is your skin. I will then move on to a primer. Too much stuff in here. So it's very important to prime your face, make sure your pores aren't showing and protect the skin from the next layer of stuff you're putting on. So I use a mixture between LA Girl Pro.prep and MAC Prep and Prime. Give a natural radiance. I'm sure this is just to give you a matte effect. I use a mixture of both. As I said, I'm not a makeup artist, so some of you might be out there and thinking, what on earth is this basic girl doing? But I just go with the flow. I go with what works. A little dot of each on my finger. Give a little mix on my fingers. Mix. This is a shout out to my ex. And then I just lightly put it all over my face. A little bit on my neck as well, because I will be putting foundation now. I ain't having none of this harsh light jawline business. I'm not one for putting makeup on my body. I'm doing none of this contour breast thing. I got no breast to contour with anyway. Like, doing none of this six-pack thing because ain't nobody got time with it. Next thing I do is I grab my beauty blender. Now, I had a like knockoff beauty blender. It's anywhere, and I literally just found it in Boots. It was literally in their new arrival section. It was a beauty blender you're meant to use wet. Just a dream. Pink beauty blender, because this is the one that was sold in Boots, and I couldn't find anywhere online that sold the Pro, which is black, which is suited for those with darker skin tones because it doesn't stain. Couldn't find it anywhere, so but I'm blessed to have this anyway. This is my MAC Matchmaster foundation, SPF 15. Not really bothered about that. I was blessed with melanin, but it is a medium coverage foundation, and I like how light it feels. For me, it is very featherweight. 1, 2, 3. I start off with just 3 and see how I go, because the beauty blender, I've only had it 2 days, but I've used a hell of a lot less product. Dab my beauty blender into it and off I go. And you just literally press the product into the skin. Just wipe the excess product under your chin, and you don't have that really harsh foundation line. Concealer, and for this, the concealer I like to use is Naked Skin by Urban Decay. But yeah, I use 6.0 in that, and with this I use medium dark warm, and I make my concealer, and I just gonna do 1, grab the smile line, so just a little smack. No big sweat, just a little, like you just got the Botox done. Like you just got it done, yeah. A little bit dark there. All the places that I essentially want to highlight. Again, so I'm using this beauty blender and I'm just gonna I feel that with the concealers, when you really do use that beauty blender to its optimum capacity, using every little side to it, every blendable option that you have. And dragging that concealer up a little bit towards my temple. Just keep buffering. Concealer, I feel like it doesn't go into the fine lines, it doesn't crack, it's really lightweight, it's medium to full, it's definitely buildable. You can't get in England this Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Like, we all want it, we want it. Tarte, where you at, man? Just ship yourself into Superdrug boots and it'll be good. A lot of people have used this, gone onto the Tarte Shape Tape concealer and been like, just never looked back. But for us, this is the best thing we got. This is what all we got. Just one nut, all we got. Just one nut, all we got. Shout out to all the Park Resorts previous employees who will know that one. What I personally then go on to is the eyebrows. And of course, my eyebrows are not even, because they never will be, because the makeup lords hate me for all the bad techniques I'm doing. Drag queen, you need to show me how you get that ombre brow look going on. I need that in my life. Oh, my brows are done. So I'm then going to go ahead and prime my eyeballs. This is the LA Girl Primer HD Shadow Primer. It comes in this stick. This is in the colour Nude. I think it's quite generic. It's super cheap, super affordable. Just put that all over my eyelid. A little bit above. Grab the concealer brush and blend that in. Gives a nice light base for the eyeshadows to go on, because sometimes on dark skin, but as soon as you put it on your skin, it just, your eyeballs, sorry, not even your eyeballs, you know, it's putting eyeshadow on the eyeball. As soon as you put the eyeshadow on the eyelids, it just doesn't stand out as much, you lose the pigmentation. So now I'm on to my favourite part of getting ready, which is doing the eyes. I'm really bad at it. I'm not a makeup artist. Please don't judge me if I do anything wrong. I'm poor, I can't afford these Morphe brushes, y'all buy. I'm doing this video, it's going to be true to me. I used this one brush which was in the Decay Naked, and it's got like the blender brush on the like smaller part, and I use it for my whole eye. I ain't got the money and the time to be buying all these Morphe brushes and all that business. I'll just take this MAC eyeshadow palette, Mellow Moderns. So I'm going to take this colour right here, which I have no idea what it is, but that's going to be my transition colour. So that colour, I've got hooded eyes, as you can see, so I just take it a little bit above. And this is just like the standard colour I go for any look, for a transition colour. I'm going to go in with a crease colour, is the Amber Times 9 eyeshadow palette from MAC. This colour right here, and going with the crease with that same end of the brush. Don't judge. I'm going to take that. Oh, it's building it up, blending it out. Take this darker colour just here, which is also a matte, and just in the corner give it a bit of a swell. Corner, bit of a swell. Just for that outer corner definition. It's just patience, blending, patience with your blending. Then wipey, wipe. Probably having a heart attack, I don't care. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Naked Urban Decay. I like the first one because it's got a lot of the like goldy colours. Those people with dark skin. I'm just going to go in with, what to go for? Let's go in with Smog on the outer part. Just dusting that across. Not too high up because I do have hooded eyes. Just over halfway. So again with my Urban Decay brush with the smaller, flatter end, I'm then going to go into Half Baked. So I just used Smug, which is just here, and I'm now going to go into Half Baked. So go into that inner corner quite lightly. Don't want too much. I'm going for like my everyday look, which I like my golds and my shimmers. I do. As you can see, that's a bit messy, so I'm just going to get that end of the brush again and just blend, blend, blend. Go into a little bit of the Smog colour. I'm going to go in with that slightly darker colour there. And again, just very slightly under the eye there. Joining it up to what's going on up here. I then go in with a white eyeliner. I don't even know what this one is anymore because as you can see, it's been well loved. And I just drag my eye down in that white into my waterline just to make the eye a bit bigger. I found out about this from Zoe Deschanel. There was an article where she was wearing no makeup and she explained her eyes did look a bit like this. And then afterwards she used the white eyeliner, they look like this. I quite like my freckle there, so I'm just going to darken it a bit. I love my wing eyeliner, so I get the Maybelline New York Master Ink in Black Matte. I'm going to grab my eye, very thinly sweep across and do just a baby flick. Just a baby flick. Like so. Join out to the front of the eye. And the same the other side. My eyeliner. They're friends, they're not even related. I then go in with my Max Factor False Lash Epic. The spiky ball on top for me to really get in the inner corners. Just go with this, blinking as I'm doing it, and then after I'll go again, this time shaking the wands to really separate the lashes. Same on top. If I'm really going for my everyday look, this is the sort of thing I'm like, I can't bother to fix that. Let's just leave it. I have freckles anyway, right? I can get away with that, right? And then on the bottom lashes, I mean, I don't massively contour for an everyday look because what's the point? So I just very lightly contour. I then go in with my angle contour brush, which I got from Primark for like £1. Sleek contour kit, I think blush, I can't remember, I've lost it. Oh, Faceform contouring and blush palette. This is a medium 374. I'm gonna dip my brush in there, and I feel that you want to follow your cheekbone and go just until my brush naturally flicks off under my cheekbone, and do the same the other side. Do it on my jawline. Very gently around the perimeter of my face. Take a little bit of extra effort to try and blend that out, especially on this jawline. Because the idea is that it's a visual illusion that your face looks thinner, right? You don't actually want people to see what you've done. So blending the rest of that contour in with the neck. Head back to my beauty blender because I don't want it to look too muddy. I just naturally buff that out a bit. Grab a flat double-ended brush and I'm going to dip into that just a tad. Very light contour of the nose. My blush. To this, the MAC powder blush, and this is in Cheek Pollen. I'm just going to follow the upper line of that contour and going round on the cheeks. Then head into some form of powder. Just can't seem to find my sleep palette, so I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in Dark Golden. Push that product into the face. Probably not meant to use this brush because it is itching as I'm doing it. Probably not meant to have these fibres pushed in towards your pores. But highlighting, I use their highlighting palette by Sleek in Cleopatra's Kiss, and you have several colours here. I'm not going to grab a finger into that darker, like more skinish colour brown. Dip down the bridge. Just dabbing, because I feel if you do like a pull, you're going to pull all of the product that you've put on your face beforehand. So just lightly dabbing, dab on a Cupid's bow. And the areas I want to like accentuate my highlight a bit more. And then I'm going to go in with a fan brush, which was like 99p on eBay. This is opening from the hinge. Well done, Jade. I'm then going to go in with this golden colour and just go along the top of the cheekbone, both sides. Now, pigmentation, how flawlessly it goes on, how it stays through the day as well. So pleasantly surprised. Just over all the bits that I've highlighted. One area I've forgotten, which is really important, is the brow bone. So I'm going to go back in with my concealer brush, grab that creamy colour, go along that brow bone, and trying to push in rather than pull. Pull off that concealer that we did earlier. Back in with that fan brush, going into that golden colour, just lightly dusting that brow bone. I'm then going to start on the lips, which is my favourite part. I love my lips. And I'm going to go in with this Maybelline New York colour Sensational in colour 932, which is Clay Crush in matte. And it's going to go in, shape my lips out. I got really dry lips, so if anyone has any recommendations of what I should do, please let me know, because I'm struggling. I am struggling. Grab a nice little trick that I do is grab your finger like a hook like this, put it in your mouth and pull, and all the excess lipstick on the inside that would go on a wine glass or whatever, that'll come off. So you see that? Well, the matte lipstick from MAC, I'm just gonna on the edge. It's more of like a brownie tone to it. Grab my finger, just a blend. I just got some setting spray from Urban Decay, the All Nighter. Long lasting, lasts up to 16 hours. If I'm gonna be in an office all day, if I'm gonna be on the bar all day, if I'm gonna be at audition all day, but I'm gonna try this. Oh wait, it said 2 to 4 times, right? Oh well. This is my finished look. And then you have your final look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm quite liking it. It's just out there, but at the same time quite subtle, which is what I like. It's a nice balance. And please don't take any of what I've done on my face for gospel, because I am not in any way, shape or form a makeup artist. I literally only recently got into makeup. I love the way that it transforms you and how you can look so different. And it's not about, oh, I feel confident on the outside, so I feel better about not being confident on the inside. Like, it's not at all about that. I like the idea of using your face as a blank canvas and just creating and experimenting. And for me personally, that's one of the reasons why I did this. Something different and something new to try. So if you liked this video, just click maybe a thumbs up, click subscribe. If you want more videos of me doing looks, like, I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah, hopefully I will see you later and that you've enjoyed this sort of natural glow look that I've gone for today. Alright, bye!